Okay, so I think we are live, and hopefully there are no audio issues. If there are some audio issues, just please let me know in chat. Sorry, there was like a 20-minute delay in starting the stream. I had to. Well, work lasted longer than I thought it would, and I'm kind of on a diet now, so I ate lightly for breakfast, but then I kind of also ended up missing lunch, and I didn't miss it, but I was just eating like salad. I didn't get my full lunch basically, so I came back. I was super hungry. So anyway, I've eaten something. I've drank something. Let's start. Sorry for the delay. Let's start. If there are any audio issues, do let me know. I think the audio issues in the last chapter were because, sorry, the last time I tried this were just because my microphone has a cable, and I think it somehow got caught in some crevice in my laptop, and that just caused it to go static. So, yeah, this is, I believe, where we left off. Hello, Brendan, in chat, and thanks for joining us. And the mod creator is here, of course. Natsuki? You went out with a boy? Yeah, I did. Is that a problem? To answer Baron God Absolution, we already fought Natsuki's dad, Dretch. We did in the last part, but I intend to delete the last part because it was just so bad. I don't want people to watch that. Like, it had basically like very loud screeching and glitching. I plan on deleting that once this is over. Let's replay that last 10 minutes, and we'll continue on from there. It's not up to you to tell me who to be and who to not be with. I'm sick and tired of you controlling my life. Do you have any idea how much it cost me to keep you alive? I feed you and let you live under my roof. You should be grateful. You feed me? You barely give me enough. I had to learn how to bake because of you. If I had to move my manga collection to my classroom because you would throw it away. You did what? That's it. I've had enough of this. I should teach you a proper lesson you'll never forget. Is it time for me to yell simp at this point? It's fine, Natsuki. He will not touch you, I promise that. I promise you that. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think it's okay to beat your daughter like that? She's supposed to feel safe around you, but instead she's afraid. Don't you think that's messed up? What do you know about me? Aaron got absolution simp. Well, I mean, the guy is like there's a girl in trouble and he's like jumping forward to rescue her. I mean, that's like white knight behavior. Like, you know, like if this was public, like on some internet forum, people would be calling him a simp for doing this, but whatever. So what? That doesn't mean she should move on from what she likes to do. This is her decision, and as her father, you should respect it. Do you want to be beaten up too? Alright, right. So this is where we left off last time, so let's save here. I think people want us to go aggressive and just beat the crap out of him at this point because I think that's the most popular choice. Let's go aggressive. Try me. I dare you. What? What is? Aryan, what's happening to you? Don't worry, this doesn't hurt me. Natsuki isn't the one who should learn a lesson here. You should reconsider how you treat her. Chen, aggressive, yes, yeah. I knew everyone in chat was gonna be like, aggressive, yeah. No one wants to be defensive. All she wants is a father who supports her, and you can't even do that? What has she done to you that made you do this? You're right. I've been treating her awfully this whole time. You realized that just now? You've been beating me and making my days miserable for years. And you realized it just after Baron told you what I was trying to tell you this whole damn time? I'm sorry, Natsuki, I was wrong. You have every right to be angry at me. Natsuki, you don't have to hide your manga anymore. I am a terrible father for not realizing how you were feeling about it. Hang out with anyone you want from now on. I won't tell you what to do. You're serious? I am. Go do what you want. I shouldn't be anywhere near you. Dad, that's not what I want. Lots of people in chat are saying lots of YouTubers went the defensive route. But I just know people want to go aggressive. I mean, in this scenario. I feel safe around them. It's like a home I could never have. A home where I could be myself, where I could share my passion and interest. And your home is a place where you feel insecure and threatened. I should have listened to you more. I'm really sorry. Dad, I know that the divorce had a bad effect on you. I felt bad about it too, believe me. But you still have me, and you shouldn't forget that. That's right, Natsuki is still here for you. You two should support each other through hard times. Both of you will find it better and more comfortable that way. Arion, was it? I apologize for how I acted. It was really immature of me. At least you have self-reflection. I forgive you, but Natsuki's forgiveness should be more important to you right now. Natsuki. Yeah, I forgive you. But no more beating me up. I promise you that. Well, I mean, if you wanted to just like split them apart, I don't think that's the best solution. I mean, it's better that they, I guess, try to reconcile, even though that's not always possible. I know in real life, fortunately. Ariane, wait for me. Ah, hey. I'm guessing it all went well then? Yeah. I wanted to thank you for giving me the courage back then. You're more than welcome. I'm just glad you don't have to be afraid at home anymore. I'm still not sure if he was serious or not. But I wanted to ask you something. Was it just me, or did you have fire on your hands? Geez, Natsuki, did he think you were like hallucinating his hands were on fire or something? This will be really hard to explain to you. But yes, I formed fire in my hands in an attempt of striking fear into your dad. How is that even possible? Shouldn't that hurt you? I will not wince my words about this and get straight to the point. The thing is that I can manipulate fire. It means that I am fire resistant as well. What? Are you kidding me? I'm actually not. This all may seem crazy to you, or maybe you still have your assumptions about it. But this is my power, and it's just one of the many things I can do. One of the many things you can do? Calm down, Natsuki. I want to explain it all to you, but I need you to clear your mind before that. Whenever you Tiku in chat, sorry I'm late, no problem. I mean, I think we've just done like what we did last time, so yeah, you haven't really missed much. Okay, I think I'm fine now. I'll hold you to that. Well then, here is my story. Ariane, is this why you offered me living in your house? Correct. Now I feel like a jerk for how I acted towards you sometimes. I really don't mind. This just wasn't right. You don't deserve that happening to you. At least now I can see why you told me that you wouldn't get hurt. And honestly, I'd lie if I told you that I'm not kinda afraid right now. You don't have to be afraid. I have no intention of harming you. Quite the contrary, I wouldn't have done all this if I wanted to, would I? I guess you're right. And I thought supernatural powers aren't real. Maybe they're not real in your world, who knows? And no, I'm not all-knowing before you ask that. That's a big relief. No offense, I just really wouldn't feel comfortable if you knew everything about me. I get that. It would bother me a lot as well. One more thing I want to ask you. Well, I can't really promise you that it's the last question. But do the other girls know about your otherworldly powers? I'm sorry, but that's something I cannot talk about. Oh, okay. I understand. Well, all I can hope for now is that I won't see the world in flames and ruins after I wake up tomorrow. That is, if I wake up tomorrow. You really don't have to worry about that. I hope so. But I'm curious about something. There must be another reason for why you came here other than to help me, right? Indeed. There are in fact multiple reasons why. I won't go into the details, but it's safe to say that they shouldn't be neglected. Especially one that never mind that, I should be on my way back. I told Sayori that I would bring all the work from Monica, and I've been out for a long time already. See you tomorrow at the club meeting. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Sayori, I'm back. Aryan! Sorry I took that long. I got caught up in a conversation with Natsuki on my way back. I was starting to get a little worried that something happened. Why do I have a feeling that Baryon is not your name? I know this sounds strange, but let me explain it to you. You knew me as before was not my actual name. It was a name given to me by someone else. And since I had more important things to take care of, I sort of just let it be like that. Up until a moment ago when I changed it, resulting in everyone who talked to me having their memory replaced. You know, nothing really surprises me anymore. But how couldn't I even notice it right away? That's something beyond my knowledge. Oh, alright. Before I forget it, do you have the papers? What papers? I'm forgetting something. Of course. Are we getting to work on them straight away? We could, then we don't have to worry about it later. Sounds good to me. Oh, I have a feeling this is something for the festival. Like, I can't remember what this plot point was. Aaron got absolution. Monica gave him the papers that she had to work on. Oh, okay, right. But I've been thinking about it, and I could be there with you. Aaron got Absolution in chat. Dretch with the memory of a goldfish forgot that they didn't prepare anything for the festival. Well, it's been some time since I played the last part, and I play so many mods, though. Honestly, the events kind of go hazy in my mind. Like, it's weird to say it, but I kind of don't actually remember what happens in the original DDLC anymore. Like I know the general plot, but I don't remember the exact dialogues and stuff because I played so many mods. And yeah, sorry, I think I was gone for like 5 minutes. I had just gone to get a drink. I'll gladly go there with you until you'll find the strength to go there on your own. And it's okay if it takes you a long time, as long as it helps. And that's what matters. Ariane, this means so much to me. It was so difficult to fight against the rain clouds when I was on my own. I lost all hope and thought that I couldn't be happy with you. But despite that, you didn't stop trying. You kept going for me, even when I was trying to hide my feelings from you. I couldn't just stand and do nothing. You were hurting in the inside, yet you still attempted to make everyone around you happy. Putting on a mask like that for so long, you're really strong, Sayori. Marianne, I'm not that strong. No, you are. Trust me when I say that, I know what I'm talking about. You're amazing, Sayori. Don't ever forget it, I love you for who you are. Being with you showed me that you genuinely care about me. Seeing that from the littlest things was enough for me to know. And I care about you too much to just let some depression bother you all day long. Ariane, is it okay if we stay here together for a little longer? Absolutely. Hey, looking forward to seeing the club again. I hope Yuri's doing fine. We haven't seen her since Saturday. Poor girl is feeling lonely, doesn't she? Supposedly, but I really don't know much about her everyday life, so I can't tell. We could take her somewhere after school. She would appreciate that, I think. Sounds like a good idea to me. But where could we take her? Apart from a few places, I have no idea where anything is. Oh, right. It's so easy to forget that this whole city is actually new to you. Can't you use your powers to somehow find out where everything is? That only works with people I talk to at least once. If I want to know where something is, I have to get there, then I can remember it anytime I want to. I see. I'm sure that we can come up with something. Perhaps Yuri has a place she wants to go to. I'm pretty much fine with anything except any kind of formal places, if I could say it that way. Formal places? Why is that? It's just that I don't feel comfortable with it. There is really nothing else. That's okay. I'm sure that Yuri will understand. She is a very understanding person. It's admirable. Most people don't even make the effort to try. Such people are nothing but meanies. I agree with that. It's a common problem in my world, unfortunately. Most people there are too judgmental and demanding. Another reason why I became full of hatred once. You remember us talking about it. This makes me really appreciate the literature club. And being with you. Yeah, I appreciate that we have each other too. But things weren't always like that between us, you know? Come to think of it, I don't really know anything that happened before the day you introduced me to the literature club. So, what was it like before? You would often get into arguments, mostly Natsuki and Monica. It was difficult for us to earn each other's trust and respect. But we grew and got to know each other more, and things started to get better for us. Sure, we still argue sometimes, but that's normal. Our differences make us unique. If we were all the same, then there would be no point in talking to each other. Yeah. Oh, we should get going. School's starting soon. And we have to eat breakfast before we go. I'm not surprised that's the first thing you remember to do before going out. Okay, it's fading to black, so I actually think this is a good place to transition. So, let's save here. And I'm not ending the stream, but let's go back and see what happens if we play defensively. So if you're here just to look for new content, I'm not going to progress the story any further, but I just want to see what happens, you know? We chose to play defensive. I'm not afraid of you. Ooh, okay, so there's an actual fight. This is actually way more entertaining than... I mean, like, in the other section, we just, like, kind of scare him, but here we actually fight. Chat's talking about a mod where you marry all the Dokis. For a second, I thought that was gonna be you were talking about the video mod I made. No, apparently there's a mod where you actually do. You should reconsider how you treat her. All she wants is a father who supports her, and you can't even do that. What has she done to you that made you do this? Hi. Oh, this is the same dialogue as before. You're right. I've been treating her awfully this whole time. If you guys don't mind, I'll skip the dialogue we've seen already. I mean, it's the same episode, so this is basically just them talking about. Okay, right. So I think the whole conversation was the same, but the part about in the when we chose to go aggressive, we had fire fists. Now we just send him flying. So Natsuki says different dialogue here. You're actually not wrong at all. What do you mean by that? I'm not gonna stall this and get straight to the point. You know, I do have superhuman strength. You were basically like the Human Torch in the first case, and then you were like Superman, I guess, in the second? No, I'm not. That's not the only thing I have either. Not the only thing you have? I'm down, Natsuki. Again, this is stuff we've seen before. So, I think most of it is the same. And that's it, I guess, for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll come back later on. This video is about, like, I think 5-10 minutes shorter than normal, but I kind of have something to get done today. Sorry, today was a bit messed up. I thought it was going to be a peaceful day. We would start early on the stream, but it turned out to be the opposite. So, see you guys later. Thanks.